The reported threat emerging as an ECOWAS Heads of State summit in Nigeria decided to activate its military standby force for possible action against the Nigerian junta to restore constitutional order in that country. President Bazoum was deposed on July 26th and is being held at the presidential compound with his family under what the United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres earlier referred to as deplorable conditions, without electricity, water, fresh food or medicine.
The Secretary General reiterates his concern over the health and safety of the President and his family, and once again calls for his immediate, unconditional release and his reinstatement as head of state. The Secretary General is also alarmed over continuing reports about the arrest of several members of the government. He urgently calls for their unconditional release and for the strict adherence to Niger's international human rights obligations.
ECOWAS has yet to provide details about the deployment of its standby force, while its chair indicated the bloc would prioritize diplomatic negotiations and dialogue to break the current stalemate.
All is not lost yet. The outcome of this summit is a testament to the power of collaboration and unity. We have reaffirmed our commitment to the people of Niger and to the progress of our entire ECOWAS community. And you will see from the communique of this extraordinary summit that no option is taken off the table, including the use of force as a last resort. We remain steadfast in our commitment to supporting Niger in a journey towards peaceful and democratic stability in the country.
The ECOWAS communique says the bloc will continue to enforce all punitive measures in relation to border closures, travel bans and assets freezes on all who hinder efforts to restore constitutional order, while calling on the African Union to endorse all decisions taken by the group in relation to Niger.
Call on the African Union to endorse all the decisions taken by the ECOWAS authority on the situation in Niger. Direct the Committee of the Chief of Defense Staff to activate the ECOWAS standby force with all its elements immediately. Order the deployment of the ECOWAS standby force to restore constitutional order in the Republic of Niger.
While the United States indicated it would continue to pursue diplomatic means to end the stalemate.
We continue to engage with our partners in the region. We continue to engage with other governments. The Secretary has discussed this a number of times with the French Foreign Minister. We continue to engage with civil society and NGOs in Niger to try and reverse and lead to a different outcome that restores constitutional order. We are considering a number of different policy options, but I wouldn't want to preview them from here at this point.
With juntas in Mali, Burkina Faso and Guinea warning against ECOWAS military intervention in Niger, the regional body appears for now not to have buckled under that pressure, including the reported threat by the Nigerian junta to kill deposed President Bazoum were the regional bloc to act against it militarily. But continued diplomacy and sanctions remain on the table, with a peaceful outcome preferred here. And with the coup leaders in Niamey giving little indication that they are prepared to back down, the question now remains, which side will blink first? Sherman Briceby's SABC News, New York.